Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back with more OceanBlock2. So today, in preparation for heading over to the Rift, I thought we need to enhance our body. So to get this started, we need to craft large energy storage. So I think we can mostly get some of this done. Okay, we're going to need fine wire, done. A dubious crystal, which is 2 adamant, that's fine. A dubious container. Let's see, 1 flux gate. I thought I made bonus. Yep, I have extra in here. And then 3 of these advanced batteries. That takes energite ingots, which are just nickel and fluxite. Awesome. So let's make some energite. I went for one of the airdrops, and one of the airdrops dropped this neat solar panel. So I got that set up with our energy storage system right here. I moved some stuff around, so now we have 2 enderic lasers, 1 powering the forge and 1 producing more fluxite. And then I set up our garden cloche with the nether stars. Not really using that for a whole lot right now. I'm kind of just burning them into the replication network. And then, let's see, we needed to alloy this. Like so. Let's speed this up. It's funny, if you do it times 4, it can't pull energy fast enough, but it can function. So now that we have the 2 energite, throw that in here. Oh, that's just for 1 battery. Dang. So we're gonna need 2 more. That's all we're missing, because we have the steel and the electrum. I think we're running low on electrum, that's why I'm crafting more over here. Oh, I got Invar as well. Some more enderic compound and 4 more. Okay, that's gonna finish up that. Then we'll just need the storage blocks, the machine blocks. Throw all that in there. And then if you noticed, I did finally slap a ME storage bus onto our compacting drawer setup. So now the ME system can see all of that, which is very nice. It means I don't have to constantly go in there. Okay, grab 2 batteries. And make large energy storage. So this is going to take 3 machine cores, and it has 8 add-on slots. Let's see, do the machine cores matter? Don't think so, so let's just make 3 of these. 3, right? Yes. And then it can carry 20 million RF, and it transfers 5,000 RF per tick. I believe there are some upgrades to make it transfer more. Let's get this right here. And I found out you can actually right click it with the cores and it does it automatically. Okay, so it said it outputs like that. How did it say? In here. It accepts energy through all the green ports, but only outputs through the red port. Let's see, where are my cables? So it only outputs the red. Oh wait, so this is a red port and that's a green port. Gotcha. So if this is our battery storage, we're gonna just slap this in right here. I'm gonna put more energy production on this side, so that's why I'm putting it right here. Like so. And then it comes out that way. So this will be a big sink for some power as it feeds the rest of the system. And then next we must craft the cybernetic augmentation chamber, which from what I saw, let's see, energy storage, don't need that one anymore. Don't need the fragment forge, or that one, or this. Yeah, pretty cheap. So we're gonna need 2 of these, so that's 4 adamant ingots. Oh, looks like we're out of that as well. And then, let's see, we can craft the chest. We're going to need 2 motors. Oh, we need electrum wire. Did that use all the electrum? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Motors are done. Now we need some. Let's do the iron reinforced because it's the cheapest. And bam. 1 cybernetic augmentation chamber. Let's see. This does need 10 machine cores. And it doesn't say that it matters what level. Oh, we're out of wood. That's no good. I should set up one of the garden cloches just to make wood. Let's get some real fast. Where is our... Let's see, this is a hoe. No. Don't have one on me. I don't think I'm going to use these. So I'll just put them in here. Let's see. I must have one lying around somewhere. Huh, I guess not. Okay, I do have sticks. 1, 2. And some logs. Why do I have 2 separate ones? Where's my wood? What a conundrum. I don't have any wood on me. So let's just craft a simple... Oh. Where'd you go? That's what I thought. Have to be a little bit careful with the matter cannon. It can break blocks. Don't want to accidentally break the base. Okay, let's make some wood. Apples are also good for making the diamond and emerald apples. And I'm gonna throw them in there. Throw that. Throw in the apple. Okay, what were we crafting? Ah, the machine cores. We needed 10. Oh, we still need 6 more. It's gonna take a lot of wood. Do I have food in here? I do not. I can eat beets. Come on, keep growing. Okay. That should be enough. 56. Of these. Done. Alright, now I think this is a pretty big energy hog. So let's go ahead and place it over here. And it's done. Okay, we're gonna need some power for this guy. Let's get some cables. Basic universal. We're gonna have to upgrade these at some point. Okay, it has the slots there. So let's plug you in right here. Oop. Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna pretend that I picked it up. Oh, it's on top of it. There we go. Bam. Now I should be able to just walk in. And here is all the upgrades. As you can see, it's charging. It can store 500 million RF. So it's quite the energy hog. In fact, it's probably gonna hog all the energy. Yeah, this is 20 million MFE. So it's actually just gated by the transfer rate of the basic cable, because the basic cable can only output, where is it? Ah, it doesn't say. I thought it said somewhere. The capacity is 3.2 per tick. So is that it? Okay, so I guess that's it. So it can only move so much at one time. Yeah, having it scratch the surface. Okay, but then along with this, we need to craft the research stations. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. It does have the room for them. So the first one is the cybernetic research station, which will take a block of redstone, some reinforced plates, and a brewing stand. And then this requires 3 cores itself. And then that's part 1. There's 3 in total. So we put it here. And that's 1 done. Let's see, I want to see it in here. Do I have to go in? Okay, so now once you go in, you can see them. Research Steel Fist reinforces your fist with sharpened steel, adding 4 attack damage points. Research Synthetic Muscles. Interlace synthetic muscle fibers for smoother, more powerful strides. Increase your movement speed by 25%. Research Hardened Plating. Layers hardened alloy plates beneath the skin for +4 armor. Steel Infused Frame. Integrates a durable framework, enhancing your body's resilience, increasing your max health by 6 or 3 hearts. Water Breathing. Installs electrolytic gill systems in pulmonary tissue. Allows indefinite underwater breathing. So as you can see, these are all pretty nifty, but they're all pretty expensive. Very expensive. 64 copper machine blocks. What is that? 32 dust of some kind. Oh, coal dust. And it costs, you see, it takes energy to do it. 10 million RF. So even though this holds 500 million, some of this stuff down the line could get more expensive. Block reach enhances arm joints with telescoping actuators. That's funny. Alright, let's continue working on the next 2. So we have the cybernetic research one done. Now we need the quantum research station, which takes a centrifuge. So we're going to need 3 bottles. Done. An adamant ingot. 2 motors. Let's see. I'm crafting motors a lot. So something we can do is you come in here and encode the pattern for that, and then the one for the magnetic coil. So now I can make it craft it. Oh, we're missing ferrocore ingots. I have not needed those in a long time. But I guess with all the motors I've been crafting, it makes sense we ran out. But those are pretty simple. You just come over here, we grab our iron, and look at that, we have a ton in here. Gonna need some blocks. We're also gonna need to replenish our inventory for more iron, because we're using up quite a lot of resources. Let's see, how's our energy doing? It looks like the energy is running low, probably because the research center is sucking up so much. So it's a good thing we have the solar panel. I'm gonna have to get some skulk to recharge these. So I believe I was making some in our replicator. See, how much more can I make? 100k, let's make another stack. Nice. And let's feed this guy. And make some more. That should be more than enough. At least for a little while. Ooh, we're running low on food again. What can I eat? At this farm, probably have stuff I can eat in here. Yeah, carrots. Let's see, and we're gonna have to cook this ferrocore. Can I do it in here? Let's see, what would be the easiest way? Raw ferrocore. Smelting, alloy smelting. Nope. I'll just have to use this guy. Still too slow. Let's grab a couple stacks of this. Might need to upgrade this even further to make it faster. Okay, now we throw that in here. Craft these. Yep, 2. Now we're missing our elite control circuits, which take an advanced control circuit. So we need 2 of these. This takes 2 reinforced alloy, so we're going to need 4 reinforced alloy, which is just 4 infused alloy and diamond dust. So we need 4 of these. And 8 diamond dust. And we gotta chuck it into our infuser. On the sides, in the center, 2 control circuits, done. 1 centrifuge, done. Now we just need 2 of these. And then 3 more duradium ingots, which is platinum and netherite. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're all out, that's fine. We can craft some more. Let's see, how's this going? It's broken, gonna need a new one. So we can get more netherite scrap. Ooh. Ton of that. Alloy this. Let's speed you up just a bit. Done, and it sounds like the machine is, nope, not finished. Good. It's funny, if you look, it's constantly running out of oxygen because it's producing it too fast. I'm actually going to need like another 2 or 3 electrolytic separators just to keep up with the oxygen demand. Okay, throw that in here. And the quantum research station is complete. This also takes 3 machine cores. Done. Dump this stuff in here. This one goes on this side. Now let's see. Research night vision implants light amplifying retinal overlays for a permanent night vision effect. You can toggle it. Okay, so that's the only one by itself. And it's at 6 million MFE. And then lastly, we need the Arcane Research Station. So we have none of this. We need 2 of these. Oh, don't have any of that. That's why I use the nickel or the iron one. Because as you can see, it just uses iron, not that compound. 1 Eye of Ender. We need 1 Enderic Lens, which is adamant, echo shard, and 2 of the compound. Adamant. Echo shard. And 2 Enderic compound. Which is skulk in that. I thought yeah, I got more skulk here. Did I not take it out? Oh, there it is. Got some more. 2 on the bottom, 1 here, 1 there. A little bit faster. 1 Enderic Lens. Goes in. Now we need 5 overcharged crystals. This is probably going to be the most difficult part. So we need 5 of these. So we need 10 advanced batteries. Okay, 10 batteries. 5 times. We need 20 superconductors. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have enough fine wired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need the empowered Restonia crystal block. Why is this one so expensive? So we're going to need 5 empowered crystal blocks. Nether brick, red dye. Do I even have red dye? Let's see. I'm going to need... Do I have one in here perchance? Nope. Perfect, a red flower. Let's see here. You need a Restonia crystal block, which is just that. So we're going to need 5 red dye. So if I come in here, we have 6 slots. Doot, doot. Faster. Done. 5 red dye, please. Too slow. Cancel. Sneak click. Make the die. Okay, got the die. Throw that in here. Oop, wrong one. Okay, so now we need 5 of these. But this is easy, because we just need that. 2 of these, and we blast it with the laser. Then we need 5 redstone, 5 brick, 5 nether brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, do we have clay in here? We do have clay. So we need 5 bricks. Then we need 5 nether brick, which you can get by smelting netherrack. Let's make some bricks. And let's empower. So you do 5 here, 5 here, here, and here. 1 in the center. And then I'm guessing we need to activate it with some kind of redstone signal. Stick, and where's our cobblestone? Lever. No? Huh. How do you do this? Empowered. Empower. Restonia crystal block. It's all in the right order. Let's see here. The Empower will consume 4 surrounding items. You'll need to set up your display stands with 2 blocks away. Okay, so it's too close. So they actually need to be 1 over. And we're gonna need some cobblestone. Actually, I don't think we need. Here, here, and here. Like so. And I'm guessing the rest fell down there. Let's see. There's one cobblestone. Yeah, we're missing one. Where'd it go? Okay. So now these go here. And then, okay, this goes in the center. Then like this. Cool. It's a little bit slow. Can that speed it up? Not sure if that actually made it faster. Okay, let's keep it going, because we need 5 of these. What quest did that complete? Actually additions, where is it? Oh, here it is. Empowering blocks cost the same as a single crystal, giving you more value. Oh. Okay, and then once we have those, we have the batteries, we'll have the crystals, then we need the superconductors. Can't connect to normal energy pipes, but can transfer 4.2 million RF per tick. One, 2, 3, 4. And then from that, we have the energite. We're going to need fine wires and some more of these dubious containers and more enderic compound. So this is the most expensive part of the craft. So I'll come back in a second once I have that done. Alright, didn't take too long, but it was very tedious. I didn't realize that you get 3 superconductors in this craft, so I actually produced 13 more flux gates than I needed, but that's fine. I'm sure I'm going to need more of them at some point because they are used in a lot of different multi-blocks. So we're going to speed this up again. Because this will craft 21 and we only need 20. And it is funny because I've realized now I am getting bottlenecked by the basic energy pipes. I'm going to need to upgrade to a higher tier at some point. Okay, throw that in. Craft 5 of these. Oh, throw this in as well. Craft 4 of these. Click this. Bam. Now we need 3 machine cores. Bam. And now all together, we slap this on our machine here. And it's done. The machine is fully kitted out. Now let's see. Oh, it looks like we unlocked the luck augment. Alters probability fields through quantum entanglement. Adds additional luck in all loot table rolls. This includes all loot relevant actions, such as loot chests and block drops. 64 electrum, 48 blocks of lapis, and 32 blocks of gold. Takes 90 seconds and costs 200 million RF. Research portal charges an integrated wormhole. No, I can't speak. Charges an integrated wormhole generator with station coordinates. I think that's what that means. Creates return portal to enhancement station. Requires the arcane research station. 150 seconds, 250 million RF, 16 ender pearls, 48 obsidian, unholy intelligence, and 32 adamant ingots. So I'm guessing it lets you teleport back to the portal just at will. So as you can see, here's the whole list. We can't even see the other stuff because we're going to need to craft everything. 150 million RF. Yeah, we're going to need some more power going into this. So let's see if we can get some more juice. Let's see, cable. 51, 409 ought to do it. So let's craft 8 of these. To craft 8 of those. And then we're going to need a reinforced alloy, which is just diamond dust and infused alloy. Two of those. Oh, that's only going to be 8 though. Is that's not going to reach. Because if this is the output is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need a lot more than 8. That's awkward. Also, a funny quirk with this machine is that if you break it, you lose all the research. So, instead of doing that, what we can actually do is you come over here, throw that in, get our reinforced alloy. What we can do instead cable, elite universal, is we can make it day by sleeping. And then we're going to move the basic energy core. So take this stuff, take this, and we're going to have this machine power it entirely. So let's switch you to input output. So let's see, we need it to be facing, let's see. Yeah, that works. Like so. That's green. Okay, we need to turn it around. Oh, it even shows it right there. We put this one here, and now we put this right here. Bam. Now we just connect it with the wire. Power is going in and instantly coming out. Okay, now this is charging much faster. So the thing with the solar panel, as you can see, it's producing 1536 with core multiplier 3.0, is that, as you can see, I use the improved machine cores. Machine core, if you take a look, I use this tier of improved because The solar panel multi-block produces more power depending on what what machine core you supply on top of it to craft it. So if you use primitive machine cores, it's a lot weaker, but if you go up the tiers, you get even more power. As you can see, with the highest tier being the ultimate machine core, which takes 8 promethium and a superconductor. So as you can see, superconductors, this is like the late game tech, which is why it's so difficult. Let's see, 113 blocks south. Where is that? I don't see it. Let's see. Ah, there it is. It's funny, I'm not even here for the chests. I just like the wool. Oh. Wait for it to sit down. There we go. Okay, give me that. Because making the smart ME cables uses wool. And I could just set up a wool farm, but I'm lazy. Unholy Intelligence, cool. Dragon's Wrath, cool. Awakened Supremium Sword. A tank full of Eclipse Ember Fuel. The shovel. Can I break these down? Let's see, Supreme. How do you do that? Shovel. I don't even see that here. That's weird. It's like it shouldn't be there. Ooh, Promethium. A plutonium pellet. An entangled block and a time crystal. A dimensional cell. 64,000 turbo fuel. Oh, why am I? What's that? I'm slowed. I'm holding something very heavy, aren't I? What did that? Huh, that was weird. I have no idea what. Oh, I'm slowed again. It has to be something in my inventory that's making me slowed. See, it's not the intelligence. Now I have speed 4. What is doing that? Is it the plutonium? Something in my inventory is doing it. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, let's throw the time crystal in there, the plutonium, that. Let's store these in here. Definitely don't need anything else now if we got that. These fuel tanks are actually crazy because turbo fuel can go in the generator. Unholy Intelligence, Duradium, Dimensional Cell. The block can store power optionally in a big multi-dimensional structure. Cool stuff. And 1 Promethium. Cool. Alright, let's throw this stuff in here. I'm really gonna have to sort my inventory at some point. Oh, I could put this in here. That's good. Now let's see, I don't want to end the episode before we even do a single research. So let's see what the first one is, because I want to see how it looks. And we're at 20 MFE out of 500 milli. Let's see. 64 steel ingots. 32 motors, my god. Biosteel. These are all very expensive. I guess I would want the armor plating to get as strong as possible. But we want to get everything, obviously. Miniaturization, gigantization. I just want to read what all this is. 48 enderic lenses. What the? I heard that. Wood debris, coral sandy, coral sandy. What the? Is it because I clicked it? Does not seem to be the case. Huh, weird. But okay, never mind. Everything is extremely expensive. But I want a living fortress. What is that? Reduced gravity. Aegis system. It's all super cool, but yeah, this is the late game of the late game. Like some of this stuff I have in abundance, like diamonds and fluxite, But steel, I do not, because I never fully automated steel. And like making motors like that, it's extremely expensive. I also wasted a bunch of resources. I completely forgot about that. That's funny. I could make more motors like that. Yeah, steel and 3 fine wire gets you 2 coil, whereas this is Invar and Electrum. How do you make biosteel? Biosteel is just steel and raw polymer. But what is the point of doing it like that? If you have to combine steel and raw polymer, looks like it's really only useful for Oritech stuff. Because you can use steel in place of biosteel, but you need steel to make biosteel. So it's really only going to be useful for these upgrades. Alright, well I see how much more work is ahead of me. But, this is all foundational. Now that we have it up, once I have the resources, I can start crafting that and making ourselves stronger. So we can prepare for the rift. Might actually be too powerful for the rift at that point. But, what is this? Oh, because we got 1 promethium. But, we make great progress. We're advancing our technology. We're almost at the late game. And I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.